Digital marketing, 9 out of 10 people are going to go online before they contact a business. Every business owner needs to know that, no matter how they reach them initially, initial consideration. Digital marketing is going to come into play at some point during the customer journey to calling them. So what we do as a digital marketing firm is make sure that, number one, you can be found online. People are looking for you, you've got to be found. When they do find you, what are they seeing? What are your reviews? What does your presence look like? What does your website look like? What does your social media look like? We make sure that that's all under control. And the most important thing, reason you should be doing digital marketing is because people are going to be calling you. It's a great lead driver. Definitely, I work with a lot of businesses that drives their business. It's all the digital marketing.
This is Adam Helfman. You're listening to Hire It Done. It's time for Hire It Done University.
Welcome to Hire It Done University. We only teach one subject, hassle-free home improvement. Brought to you by Infusion Kitchen and Bath. Infusion Showrooms. Your imagination is our inspiration.
This is part of the program where I'm going to ask you to get notebook paper, maybe a pen or a pencil. That's right, maybe a number 2 pencil. Like we're back in school. Because class is now in session.
All right.
You know, we just had Kristen from Infusion on.
Yeah.
I like her.
She's great.
She's like, I've known her a really long time.
Well,
She's like awesome.
not that long. I mean, she's not that old.
No, but why, you think like I'm old?
Well,
Well, I've known her 20 years.
you're much older than she is.
Okay. Whatever. Age is just a number. Anyways, I hope she's listening. Kristen, you rock.
She is the best.
Yeah, we're happy. So this week's topic is interior renovations. I'm gonna give you the questions you should absolutely ask every contractor who's working inside your home. Remember, the mission for Hire It Done is to give you the tools for a hassle-free home improvement experience. So let's get right to it. First question you got to ask your contractor: how long will the job take? Whatever he tells you, he's lying. Anyways.
Well, it's a guess on the front of it, right? It's their best guess.
Yeah. I mean, if you compare the answers to industry experts, it's a good way to get an idea. We use this website, fixer.com.
Yeah, FIXR, fixer.com. They have a lot of cost data. They have timeline data there, and it's really good. They pull it from all over the country. They put averages together, and then they publish that.
So, Erica, let me ask you this. When a homeowner asks you about a bathroom,
Yeah.
and they say, hey, Erica, and now just backtrack. Erica used to be a design build contractor, now works with me at Hire It Done full time. When a homeowner asks you, Erica, hey, how long is my bathroom remodel going to take? What do you usually say?
I would say, well, in an idea, if everything goes right, 2 weeks. We run into some issues. It could go up to 4. So we'll just keep you updated as the process goes along.
So my advice to homeowners is, if you ask how long the job will take, just have them put it in writing. Would you, they say, oh, we done it out of here 5 days. Would you put that in writing, Mr. Contractor? Then if he hesitates, you know the reality of all that. Number 2, how often are they going to be cleaning up the job? Now, for me, because I'm OCD and the schmutz, the skuts needs to get off the job, how long or how often will they be cleaning up?
Yeah, you got to know because that's your house. You're going to live there. A lot of people live in their homes during a renovation. Most people do.
Daily,
yeah.
Weekly, depending on how long the job takes. Mm-hmm. What exactly? You need to ask the contractor, what does clean mean? Because your contractor may have a different version of clean than I do or you do.
Right.
And we need to make sure we all agree on the definition.
And again, this is not to jam up the contractor, right? This is just to make sure you understand what's going to be happening in your house.
Exactly. Here's another good question. In case of an emergency, who do I call? Is there a 24-hour number that the contractor has to call? Is there?
I mean, there should be. What if you're let's say you're in the middle of a basement, or you're finishing a basement,
right?
And pipe burst down there, and you have your antiques or your memories stored down
right,
there.
Your high school yearbooks.
Yeah, you got to know who's going to come get this water out of here.
Well, and that's the thing. So you got to ask the contractor. If I call you at 3 a.m, are you going to answer the phone?
Yeah.
And he says, oh, yeah, no problem. You know what? Set your alarm for 3 a.m. Just call and say, hey, just checking and testing it out.
Don't do that.
Why not?
Because that's mean.
Well, you got to validate it. I think it's not mean. Do it, folks. How about, is there a project walkthrough? What does that mean, Erica?
Well, I mean, this is a very essential thing. So you are just going to, exactly what it says, walk through the project, look at the progress, talk about what has happened, what still needs to happen, and the timelines for that. If any decisions need to be made or materials ordered, you really got to keep on top of it.
I think we could talk about this for hours.
I think so too.
Right? I mean, we have all. How about change orders? How are change orders handled? We talked about that earlier in the last hour about surprising homeowners with, it's more money.
Yeah, and the homeowner just needs to be comfortable with how to go through that process. Are they going to get an email? Is it okay to text confirmation? How's it going to go?
And then the other one is, what is the process to follow if I'm not satisfied? There's a lot here to discuss. In fact, folks, that's why I'm here. I'm every homeowner's best friend.
Well, this is all going up on the website, so we'll have strategies and tips.
So you go to hireitdone.com and find more.
Correct.
Or you can always click on Ask Adam and send me an email, and I'll be more than happy to respond and help you. You want to fire your contractor? You want to hire your contractor? If you're a contractor, you want to fire the homeowner? That's right. Contractors can fire homeowners. We're going to have a show on that, too. I'm here to help. So let's talk to Kevin now, can we?
Yeah, I think we're wrapping up Hire It Done University.
Yeah, I think so. I like that. That was a good segment. Kevin Sadowy from MPH Marketing. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning, everybody.
How are you?
I am doing fantastic. How about you guys?
Erica, we're killing it today, aren't we?
It's a great day for home improvement, Adam.
Hey, Adam, just to kind of piggyback on something I wanted to talk about coming on here, and I'm jumping way ahead, but you should find out who's going to be in your house. Like a lot of companies that I work with are great marketers, but they actually don't do the work themselves. And when you're interviewing, when you're having the sales meeting and you're talking to the salesperson, and knowing who's doing the work on your house, I feel like that's a big tip that a lot of people are surprised that they think they signed this contract with this company. It was a great presentation. They've got everything feels good, and then a van comes up and they're like, "Who is this that's coming into my house right now?" And
so I'm thinking window companies is an example.
I mean,
of what you're talking about.
There's several companies locally that do this, but I feel like it can be a bit deceptive. I know we came on to talk about some deceptive practices companies use.
Well, as long as the window guys who are the installers, let's use window companies as an example.
Mm-hmm.
If the installers are trained and they're subcontractors for that window company, it's okay. It just should be communicated.
Correct.
From the front
Yes.
end. The guy selling you the windows or the person selling you the windows should immediately say to you, "Hey, here's what happens next." Most companies don't do that.
Correct. It becomes a surprise. You're not sure who's in your house. Now, this is your home. You're inviting people in. I want to know who's in my home, especially if it's a long project. If we're talking 6 to 8 weeks on a project, I think that it's imperative to communicate that at the beginning, and some companies are much better than other companies at doing that. Yeah.
Let me ask you, what is MPH Marketing? What do you guys do?
We're a full-service digital marketing firm. Contractors out there know this. 9 out of 10 people are going to look online before contacting you. You need to know what they see. You need to know what the reviews are with your business, what people are talking about socially, and for sure you need to know how are they experiencing your website.
So I'm a roofer. And I want everyone who goes online, I want a roof that doesn't leak. Bloomfield, Michigan.
That is every roofer that I know, so that's fair enough.
Okay, so now I got to pay Google or pay you to pay Google.
You sure?
And then get my name in that 3-4 top row, first line, left, right, sideways, fuzzy math page.
Right. Well, you got to realize that you want to be part of the consideration process. That's the battleground for leads right there, is when someone searches in Google, they're telling Google what they want. I want a roof that doesn't leak. Yeah. Are you going to be part of that conversation? And there's a lot of ways to be part of that conversation. One of them certainly is to pay to have your name and company up there.
We're going to talk more about that. I want to continue this conversation. We're going to go to break in a second.
Okay.
When we come back, we're going to have Kevin from MPH and Erica talking about fuzzy math. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm Adam Helfman. You're listening to the Hire It Done Radio Network.